Okay, we're recording, so take a bite right now. I can hear you eating.
Ew.
Hey, everybody, we're doing a small taste test right now, and you're about to hear what we're taste testing here in just a little bit. But, oh, snap, I got to get to my notes. All right, yeah, this is episode lucky number, God's number 7. How exciting. So, I'm just watching Heather crush this little dessert that we'll talk about here in just a second. All right, let's go ahead and listen to our little music, and we will jump into this episode. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode number 7 of the Wednesday podcast, where we make a big deal about the small victories in our life. Positivity is such a powerful tool to create a healthier life, physically, emotionally, and most importantly, physically. I just messed that up. Most importantly, not physically, spiritually. That is why every Wednesday morning you can expect to hear me, Matt, mumble through this opener, and my beautiful wife and co-host Heather talk about the wins we had in our week before or prior or last week. And yeah, so that's what we're going to start out with this week. We're going to start talking about our wins of the week. And as always, we'll let Heather jump right into our wins.
I have rosebuds coming on my roses. It makes me really happy. I love roses. And I mean, let me be extra specific here. I love heirloom quality roses on like the David Austin roses and things like that. Not the like knockout roses, which I mean, there's nothing wrong with knockout roses, but they just don't wow me. But my
Heather is what we call a rose snob.
I am in my full-on grandma core mode of life for sure. I love my roses and my embroidery and my whole pot of coffee in the morning, and I stare at teapots. So yeah, but my wins this week are my roses are starting to get buds, and it makes me just really happy. I can't remember anything else about this week besides that at the moment.
All right, what else is a win? You literally can't remember anything else?
I don't remember. I thought today was Thursday.
No.
No. I thought Monday was Thursday.
You met a sweet girl you did photos for?
Oh, I did.
Heather takes photos all the time, so she gets to meet cool people.
Yeah.
All the time. What else did you do last week? I'll just recount your week for you.
Well, I thought Sunday was Wednesday. And I don't know why I felt like Sunday was Wednesday, but all day Sunday, I was under the impression that it was Wednesday. So when Monday hit, it felt like a Thursday. So now I'm just really thrown off this whole week.
I don't know.
And I'm reading a new book.
Oh, yeah.
I did get a new book. Books make me happy.
You did your class, your Proverbs class.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was a major win. You got to do your ladies study, Proverbs study.
Yeah, that was fun.
I, as always, like to overproduce things, so we set her up at the church building and got her live stuff. She got to sit in my office and use the microphone, and it sounded great. So,
With my Britney Spears mic.
yeah. But, yeah, okay, good wins. For me, it's been a long time coming, Heather, but I got to cut the grass this week. Just the backyard. But, again, I think last week, episode 6 or whatever, I talked about how my win was the grass is growing. Well, now I got to cut the grass. So, I don't know.
But now it's not just growing. It's like a Play-Doh head that you smush the head down and the hair like grows insane.
Well,
so
we walked around and fertilized it the other day, and it's rained a couple of times. Now we've cut it, and it actually looks like you could walk on it and be comfortable.
It looks like a chia pet.
Yeah, there you go. Chia pet.
You remember those?
I never had one.
I never had one either, but I watched the commercials and always really wanted one. I thought they were so cool.
Chia. I got me a Tamagotchi instead.
I had a Tamagotchi. Those were fun.
And then I got me my Pokemon.
Yeah.
Snorlax was my favorite Pokemon. But, yeah, I got to cut the grass. It was awesome. It was kind of dusty, but that's okay. It is growing even more. We got rain yesterday. Really strong storm yesterday. But it looked extra luscious and green today.
All night last night, 2 a.m. I was
Yeah.
laying in bed listening to the wind and going, there goes my roses.
I want to give a shout out to all those in the Alabama Power, linemen people. Even though we were complaining yesterday about not having power for most of the day because we live out in the boonies and I bet a tree or something fell on our power line. They were out there being hardcore, just getting stuff done. So we got power, and they did something again today to where they had to shut the power off to our house and our neighbors' houses. But it's running like a champ now.
Yep.
We enjoyed the no power for a little bit. My other win for the week is we had a college group from the University of Alabama, a college ministry group that is associated with one of the churches in Tuscaloosa. They came and led our services on Sunday night, which was really cool. Got to meet some young men that are on fire for the Lord, and that's kind of what I put. It's just getting to meet young people that are on fire for Jesus and things along those lines. So we were really excited. Great. A young man who preached a lesson that night was awesome. So, yeah, and look, you now hear Josie, who you haven't heard in a while. So we are,
I want to try.
she's going to try.
Just talking to it.
Hello. I want headphones.
She wants to hear herself. All right, let's tell everybody hello.
Okay. I can't.
Can you hear yourself? How cool is that? Josie, how old are you? Tell it, you got to say it.
3.
You're 3. And what time is it? Bedtime.
Bedtime.
Is it time to go to bed? All right, we're going to go back to bed, and then we will...
I can't. I got a mermaid tail. I still have a mermaid tail.
We had bath night tonight, so she thinks she's a mermaid. So, all right, we're going to go get this little girl back in bed, and then we will be right back.
I can't. Hello.
Oh, no.
What happened?
It's okay. Talk.
Hello.
What's your name?
Georgia.
Georgia, how old are you?
7.
What's been your biggest positive thing that happened this past week? What are you thankful for?
I don't know.
Are you getting shy now that you're out here?
And I don't know.
Okay. Well, guess what time it is? Bedtime. Let's go to bed. Okay, I think we're back. We don't know how long for, but we will continue our episode number 7. All right, so wins of the week. We had some pretty good wins. I love seeing college-age kids on fire for the Bible. Really fun. We also had our men's breakfast, which was awesome. Got to have donuts and breakfast tacos. That one of our I brought the donuts. I didn't spend time cooking this week,
Yeah, we cheated this weekend.
but we have a guy who's in our congregation that loves to cook, and so he made breakfast tacos with like eggs, chorizo, sausage, and potatoes, and it was good. Made my stomach full for preaching, which is not always fun, but I did okay. I didn't pass out or anything. And what else did we do? We had a men's work day. Got some stuff. We got brand new azaleas put around the church building. We had some that had gotten zapped by a cold winter that we had here. So, yeah, pretty flowers now around the church. They just got watered yesterday. So,
Yep.
very cool. That's about all I have for wins. I'm trying to pronunciate. You ever get lazy in your talking?
Every day.
I feel like my tongue gets heavy or something. Anybody ever just make up words? I do that a lot preaching
Well,
or
when
teaching.
when you're trying to teach a 7-year-old like English and you're explaining the word skunk has an N in it or school and things like that. Can you
just
hear
heard your
my
stomach.
Skunk is a very hard word,
That's fun.
apparently.
Skunk.
And I'm like, I don't know how else to say it. Skunk.
I did something today that you don't know about.
What?
I did another thing yesterday that you do know about. But today,
I don't even know anymore.
I got an email from the Kentucky Castle. The reason I have been reminded of this
What?
is I'm drinking out.
And of course, now you just now tell
I'm
me.
drinking an espresso pod out of my Kentucky Castle mug. But they sent me an email and they said, win one free night if you
What?
fill out a survey. So I filled
What?
out the survey. We could win a free night.
I would love that.
If Heather put in for it, we'd probably win. But
Nuh-uh. I don't win anything. Ever.
that place is cool. We went there on our 7-year anniversary.
Was it 7?
Or was it last year?
It was
last
7.
year?
No, it was 7.
Okay, so our 7th year anniversary, we went to the Kentucky Castle because and we got to go alone. We stayed, 2 nights?
I think so.
We stayed 2 nights, and being the Bible nerds that we are, we went to the Ark Encounter because the Kentucky Castle's in, Versailles?
I don't know.
Forgot how they pronounce it. Versailles, Kentucky. And it's not far from where the Ark Encounter is, so we got up and drove there and spent time.
But then we also went to the Creation Museum or Bible
Yeah.
Museum or
totally
something.
like the Ark Encounter better.
Yeah.
And then we went and watched Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, we
in
did.
theaters.
I forgot
Yeah.
we did that.
It was a whirlwind of stuff we did. But yeah, so
It's
who knows?
amazing.
Maybe in
all
our
the-
near future we'll get a trip to the Kentucky Castle again.
Yeah. It's amazing all the things you can get done when you're not
You don't have little
having-
children.
kids with you.
Yeah. So yeah, and then yesterday, the girls don't know, do they? We booked
No,
a
they don't know.
surprise. I don't know. We like to do shows and stuff, and we have Birmingham's not far, and they have the BJCC, and they do a lot of ballets, plays, what other stuff, concerts, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And there is a Disney Princess concert. So
It looks really
Next.
good.
next Friday, we're going to get the girls all dressed up and princessed up, and we're going to go to it.
I think it'll be fun.
I think it will be too. So I'm excited about it. I'm not going to dress up as a princess, but I'll go with you. I'll wear my Princess Security shirt with like a blazer. That's funny. But yeah, so those are some things that you didn't know about. All right, so since we just got done eating, so Heather and I have tried to start a diet. This is, we try to start it every week. It's kind of a new trend in our life. Just start the diet every week. But we both have a weird craving for,
We like sweets.
yeah, sweets. Heather more on the like actual dessert type sweets. I could just literally eat a bag of chocolate chips out of our fridge. which
Yeah, I'll sit there and wonder, where did my chocolate chips go that I was
just
going to
have
make
a-
stuff
a
with?
hankering for
And
chocolate.
they go missing.
But we're trying to be like keto, low carb type diet, and so we found these keto friendly, like water mix type stuff. Like
It's those dessert in a mug
Yeah.
type things, but they're like dessert in a cup, and you just mix them and microwave them.
I had the
And
walnut.
they're really good.
The walnut fudge brownie mix, and it was delicious. I'm gonna trust this thing that it's actually, do we have an 1100 watt
Yes.
microwave? I'm going to trust that it says 5 grams net carbs.
Mine tasted like a diet dessert. So
Yeah. I mean, mine tasted like it was trying to be a Chick-fil-A brownie, but it got left out of the party. So
I had
I'm
the
just so
chocolate chip
confused
cookie
because when
one.
you, all right, you look at the back of it and it says 33 grams of carbs. Now, has 11 grams of fiber.
Oh my.
We may be in the potty later. But then it says like sugar alcohol, 7 grams. I don't understand this. Like, how do we get there? How do we get there?
I don't know.
Are they counting proteins as? I don't know. I'm gonna trust you, Duncan Hines. You let me know if I'm whatever. We'll see if I lose any weight. I want to lose like 15 pounds in 2 weeks. I don't think.
I just
eating
want to
does
lose
it.
5.
Yeah,
That's it. Just
me and my
5.
wife are a lot different.
Maybe I should do Optavia for a week.
If it wasn't
Anybody have
so-
any Optavia, like a week's worth that they'll let me buy off of them? I don't want to buy a whole month, but I
Yeah.
want like a week's worth so I can lose my
It's
5
just
pounds.
so expensive.
Yeah.
We did that for like a hot minute, and it was
It was awesome.
it's like $700-800 for a whole month for me and you. Which, if you think about it in groceries, we spend about, I don't know, $1,200 a month in
Yeah.
groceries. I hope that's not a lot.
I just want to see if you can live on an acai bowl
Mm.
and that be a diet and you lose weight from it.
It'd be good. I would love it. I'm a
I think
fan.
that is literally the most filling thing I've ever had.
Can we make it? You can make it here.
I want to know what's in
have
the
a blender.
pouches. Yeah,
We have
that's
a
true.
blender.
So why are they?
All we need is a blender, the fruits, the yogurt,
It's
the
not,
granola.
but it's not even yogurt. It's like apple juice. You
or
put
almond
apple
milk.
juice.
We have
Yeah,
almond milk now.
yeah.
Josie's not going to drink it. That's another win. We got on cow's milk, like real cow's milk. We have
Raw
some
milk.
people, yeah, raw milk. We have people in our area that sell, I guess that's,
Well, they just sell raw milk.
yeah. And, yeah, so Josie likes raw milk. So,
And it helps her tummy.
yeah. But yeah, so we, lots been going on, but it's been good stuff. Starting to warm back up.
It sounds like a lot, but it's really not a lot. But it
Like-
sounds like a lot.
We got a busy April coming up, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah. We're only going to be here for like 10 days.
I'm excited about that. I mean, I'm not. I like being here, and I want to see my grass grow. And
You know what I had a fear
we
of?
love our church family here. So
What if, when we're gone, all of my roses, which I think this last freeze the other night zapped
Yeah.
all like half of my rosebuds because for some reason they're black. And I feel like that means they got hit by the frost or something.
the hydrangeas we have got smoked by that frost.
I know. And they were starting to look good again, too.
All right. Speaking of traveling in April, I just want to go ahead and give a shout out to the Ministry League. This is the network of podcasts that we're a part of. They reached out to us. We love being a part of them. They just have a bunch of resources out there, and we want to encourage you guys. It's an app, but they also have a website, but it's mainly the app that they are trying to push. So download the Ministry League app. They've got devotionals. They've got a songbook. If you ever find yourself out in a devotional type setting, maybe you're with a youth group or with your family and you want to just sing songs or anything like that, they have a bunch of stuff. They also have a resource to show you all the different podcasts. If you want a Bible study podcast, if you want a husband and wife talking to each other like this type of podcast, if you want a marriage podcast, if you want whatever, they've got it. But in April, they're having what they call the Ministry League Experience in Marietta, Georgia at the Piedmont Road Church of Christ, April 26th through 28th. And Heather and I will be, we were invited to speak at it and kind of explain how we do technological stuff in ministry, like a podcast. Like Heather does a lot of Bible study videos for women, and I do some for men, and just in general. So, yeah, we can't wait for that. That'll be later in April, and that'll be one of the things that we're traveling to out in Atlanta area, Georgia, which isn't too far, so that's not too bad. And guess what, everybody? We're back. So we just ended talking about the Ministry League experience and everything that they're going to be doing that weekend. We're excited about it. Yeah. What you got for us today?
All
tonight?
right. So, something really cool is we have reached Belgium.
That is cool.
And I want to know who it is.
And this isn't like a random, like, one time reached Belgium. This is like over and over again reaching Belgium. So
hey, Belgium,
who are you, Belgium?
come follow the Mercedes. No, what am I saying?
We live near Mercedes.
Come follow
Wednesday podcast.
the Wednesday podcast.
We need to have Heather do the opener so she'll remember. Wednesday on Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking at the analytics right now. So let's see where.
But it's just really cool. And we're just really curious of who is in Belgium. And we love it. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
And we want to know what your wins are, Belgium.
Oh, my. There's somebody in Moskva, Russia.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's always fun to look at. I don't know. It's just interesting. We've got like 4 or 5 different countries over in Europe that are listening. Brussels, Belgium.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's been multiple downloads there, so it's not a rare occurrence.
Okay, I've got another thing.
All right.
All right. Funny things. I can't talk anymore now. Funny things our kids say. So Josie saw a guy doing, Max said it was called like a dumbbell press or something. And she called it muscles. I can't even say it because it's so funny. Muscle slappy.
Muscle slappies? When I do workouts with kids, I'm going to tell them, all right, guys, we're going to do our muscle slappies. Get your dumbbells. Muscle slappies. Was he doing them really fast? So it was like muscles were slapping?
No. But she said, he's doing muscle slappy. And I was like, what? It was so funny.
That is good.
So I have another thing. And this is something I want the guys to comment on in our page is, do men use skincare?
Do guys use skincare? I'm going to start out with me. No. I mean, I use body wash on my hair, so.
But you know, body wash is not meant for your face.
Did you know there's a difference between soap and wash? I learned this.
Soap and wash?
So,
or
like,
soap
if you.
and...
No, just like, let's say you go to Walmart and you're looking for the liquid that cleans your body. And you're thinking, oh, I'm getting soap, but you're not. And you'll notice on the label that it doesn't say anything about soap. It's called body wash.
Yeah.
But it's not soap.
What is it? What is the difference?
There's a certain chemical in, like, body wash that's not in soap. Soap's natural. Like, I was like, when I went to go get body wash today for, I don't even know what I got, but it smelled good. But I was like about to get Dr. Squatch bar soap, but it was soap and it's all natural ingredients and stuff. So, yeah, I didn't know that. So there's like remember we used to get like goat soap and stuff?
Yeah.
And it's not wash. Like body wash is not, it doesn't have like, I don't know all the science-y terms, but they're just not the same. It's interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So weird. I don't know. That was just a weird thing to say. So, yeah.
I don't know. Why do men not use skincare? Does it just make you feel unmasculine or something?
My honest answer, I don't. Like, I'm just lazy. I just want, like, when I get ready for bed, I don't want to be like Heather and stand for 15 minutes washing my face and stuff. I'd rather just pop the old contacts out, brush my teeth, and jump in bed.
It makes me think of on Poldark when Elizabeth was telling her like 5-year-old son, if you don't see mommy smiling, it's not that I'm upset with you. It's because mommy needs to save her face.
Oh no, this is getting old.
And mommy can't have wrinkles because smiling creates lines in the face and we can't have that.
Oh no.
And I think about that now every time I wash my face. Oh. So yeah.
No, I do not use skincare. I'm sorry. I probably should.
So
I've got
funny
hair
story.
covering half my face, so
Really funny story. So I had this really cool, like, I don't know, nose sucky thing that you like.
really.
What was it? What is that thing even called? It's like,
No sucky thing.
I
She
don't
had
remember,
that thing.
but
A poor sucker.
Yeah, but Rodan and Fields had this cool like blackhead
It was
nose
not.
remove, like some sort of, you could use it on your forehead and your nose. And I tried it on Matt one time, and it like gave him a nose hickey.
Yeah. That was
And
that
it
funny.
was the funniest thing because it was this perfect little circle, but it was just so satisfying to do. But it was so funny at the same time.
I just do not think that thing is low carb.
Mine tasted like coconuts, so mine was low carb. That little thing, that dessert cup that we just
You didn't
talked
like
about.
it?
It was good. I would eat it again. I don't need to, but I would eat it again.
I had a lot of things I wanted to talk about, but in true Matt fashion, I didn't write it down. Had coffee this morning. That was fun.
Yeah.
Went to the church building early, and I invited people to come just sit and hang out with me and have coffee. So, some people did. We
Yeah.
drank a lot of coffee.
I wish I could get up early enough
All right,
to do that.
I have something. Go back to bed.
Okay.
Okay, Heather's stomach's already hurting from the dessert thing, so this could be a bad thing. All right, answer me this: is this a weird thing that I do? So we have. She's probably gonna say yes, but I switch through coffee makers pretty quickly. Is that weird? So we also, like, over the years we've had numerous coffee makers, but we keep like our really good ones. Like we have a espresso / coffee, like a drip coffee maker that we have been keeping, and we just switched back to it, and I descaled it today. I don't know why. It makes really good coffee. I was just getting tired of the light blinking and telling me to descale it. So descaled it today. Should work.
I know. It had like a whole overhaul on it, and
Yeah.
it's like brand new all over again.
So I can't wait for in the morning to drink some more coffee. I'm really
Yeah.
excited. I love coffee. I've always wanted to be a coffee snob, but am way too impatient. Because, like, I admire the people that are like, oh, I'm going to have my 1 cup of coffee this morning, and they spend like 30 minutes making it, hand grinding it, special beans. But they do like a pour over, and it's like, that just sounds awesome. But no,
No, I don't
I go
have
to
that
a
kind
coffee
of
shop
time.
for that. I like French press and stuff like that. So, yeah, so that's something weird that I just randomly will switch coffee pots every now and then. We'll just change it up.
Yeah.
But
If I got to choose and money was not an option, I would totally get the Terra Calf thing.
it's not even good reviews. No,
It doesn't have good reviews.
Mocha
It's a
Master. I showed Heather yesterday.
$900.
No, I don't
Coffee
want
maker.
But it's not a coffee maker.
It's
an
an
espresso
everything
machine.
maker. It does
I don't
everything
want
you
an
want it to
espresso
make.
machine. I want a drip coffee maker. The Mocha Master. That's my dream.
It's just not cute. It's not aesthetically appealing.
I'm gonna take legitness over cuteness. I'm a guy. But yeah, so I'm weird.
I want to know, why are Smegs so
Smegs.
expensive? They look all retro and
Oh, yeah.
cutesy, and they come in
Are
cute
they
colors.
still expensive?
They're like
Let's check it.
$200 to $300 for a 10-cup, just plain old drip
Smeg
coffee maker.
coffee maker.
It's
But they've
so
got like
expensive.
the
They do have a espresso
you are
one.
100% right. A Smeg semi-automatic espresso machine from Williams Sonoma. $900.
Yeah, that's not what I was
Why
looking
does
at.
this look like R2D2? These things look hilarious.
They're cute.
This Williams Sonoma Smeg. Oh my lands, that is so funny looking. That looks like something you would see on Star Wars. No joke. That is really legit looking though.
Aren't they pretty?
Yeah.
They're aesthetically appealing.
They're horrible reviews.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm a bubble burster. Apparently you got to get the thermal carafe. But besides that, I love coffee. When we lived in Denver,
We went through lots of coffee.
Atlas Coffee was the bomb.com. We used to go there all the time. Well, not all the time, but we
A
used to
lot.
go get, yeah. And I would like to go and hang out with other people we were in Bible school with. And they had like, I would get a French press. And I think it was Denver where
Yeah, and they would like put lavender and like all sorts of other things in the French press coffee.
well, no, that was just infused with,
Yeah.
it was special coffee had like notes of berry and stuff like that. And it was awesome.
Not
was some
like
of
the,
the best.
Starbucks notes of berry.
Well, there was a local roastery they got it from. It was awesome. I miss coffee
You know
shops.
what's funny is I love coffee at home, but when I go to a like coffee shop,
You never get a coffee.
I never get a coffee. I get a chai.
Yeah, it's interesting. Or London Fog. You haven't hit up a London Fog in a while.
I know.
We had the best, as far as like the best quick place. Remember the True Bean in South Dakota?
That was the best.
Jam up, awesome. It was just so when we lived in South Dakota, it was like a utility building in the middle of a parking lot, like
I mean, it was
an
tiny.
auto body shop parking lot. And it was just a girl who was like 19 to 20
Yeah.
years old that ran this coffee shop, and she just made coffee all day. Oh, she had the best. There was a family, like a Mennonite family that lived in whatever that little town was that roasted coffee
Yes.
beans.
And then they
she
moved
used it,
to
yeah.
Seattle.
And she used their beans, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Best
that place
coffee.
was awesome. I used to love. And then she still bought their beans, I think, but sadly, she like right before we moved, she got out of it and was like going to college and stuff. So
Yeah.
another coffee place got it, and it wasn't as good.
Yeah.
For all the Huron folks listening out there,
Sorry. Sorry.
yeah, that coffee was not good. It was brown water, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, I love coffee, and I love to talk about coffee. But yeah, what
I
else
love
we
creamer.
got? Yeah, Heather is a creamer fanatic.
Oh, like that new Bridgerton creamer?
Yeah.
The berries and cream. I've never watched Bridgerton ever, but somebody can tell me, is it worth watching? But the creamer can stay. I don't know if the show's any good, but the creamer can stick around.
Yeah, I'm not a creamer. I've evolved in our marriage. When we first got married, I was a 2 Splenda every cup
Yeah.
of coffee type of guy. And then as I've matured and became wiser and more esteemed and more gentlemanlike in my life, I am now
You're so funny.
black coffee drinker. So I like really strong coffee though.
I
most
wish
of the
I could be
time-
like that.
Most of the time I'll be at the church building and we'll make coffee, and I'm like, everyone's like, whoa, good night. Or when we go visit like a family up in Oklahoma that we are pretty much like our other family, and whoever we go visit there, I worked for them for like 6 or 7 years, and it's funny because the coffee the Miss Kenya would make is a little bit weak. I'm not gonna lie. She's probably gonna hear this and call me, but it's a little bit on the weak side. And so when we would stay at their house, I would make it, and she never drank the coffee, but her husband did, Clint, and he would be like, "Whoa, good night," and because he was used to drinking like a whole pot of like watery coffee every morning by himself, and then I make it. And we'd also, the funny thing is we would also bring our own coffee because the tub of Folgers not gonna cut it. So we'd bring like McDonald's. We could do the McCafe stuff, and it's actually really legit. So we would make it, and he'd be like, "Whoa, good night," and it would be a lot. So I like making it strong. I really like a strong flavor of coffee, but I don't know how we got on coffee. I just had a whole cup of espresso, so I'm gonna be fired
8
up.
o'clock at night.
I'm gonna be fired up.
Yeah, you're gonna be up all night.
Fired up. That's okay. I'm gonna go watch my grass grow under the
I
moonlight.
was about to say how.
That's probably why it's been growing full moon lately.
You're so funny.
Turkey
know
season's
what?
upon us.
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
haven't been at all.
Well, we're not gonna see a turkey anywhere around here.
Nope. We see dogs though.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Well, we shoot them away. Shoot them. Said, go away. Get.
So you know
We have a
how
ground. I'm sorry, I interrupted you again. We have a groundhog.
what?
That's what he is.
That's what that thing is.
As he lives in the pile of trees.
Oh my lands!
He's a
How
big
did you
old fat
finally
sucker.
see him?
I've seen him multiple times.
I've only seen him once.
He just lives right there. If you sneak out there, and he'll be out there
We should
munching on
name him.
grass. Yeah.
What should we name our groundhog? Our honorary pet.
Porky.
He's not a porcupine.
Groundhog. Porky. Like the pig. Okay, what were you going to say? I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
So, you know how you can tell it's spring break and almost summer? Because every reel on Instagram is moms.
Moms are?
Yeah, it's
moms.
Reels is moms or reels are
I
moms?
have no idea. Realtors moms? I have no idea what you're saying.
Never. I'm correcting my own grammar in my head, but out loud. So all you see on Instagram are these
Moms
reels.
doing reels. Yeah.
Okay, are these reels of moms
Yeah.
talking about how they're hiding from their kids in their closet.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so funny. And instead of she's up again. She wants to watch Paw Patrol.
Oh.
But anyway, I don't hide in my closet from my kids. I go and count my roses
Yeah. Or take the
And-
trash up.
or take the trash.
Or go check the mail.
Another thing is wives who complain about their husbands taking the trash out. Just think of it as an opportune time for you to be in silence for like 4 seconds of the day. Or if you're like me and your trash can is 5,000 feet up the driveway, then you get at least 10 minutes.
5,000 feet. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see where Georgia gets her exaggerated numbers. It's up a hill, but
Yeah, but I do. The way I hide from my kids is I go outside and count how many baby roses I've got growing.
But I think we're gonna probably end our podcast there tonight, and we're gonna officially make Josie go to bed. So we are past her bedtime. So
And she wants her some Paw Patrol.
we hope everybody enjoyed this with another good length one. Get into our Facebook group. We're gonna have some more posts this week. We want to know what your wins are. And be positive. Share some positivity to people around. We cannot speak tonight.
No.
But be positive around people and encourage people. So, I hope you have a great day today on your Wednesday. And Josie, let us say bye-bye.
Come say bye.
No,
Say good night or good morning. This is so weird. We're saying good night here, but we're saying good morning to you now, or good day.
Tell everyone
Good evening.
Tell everyone.
Say
good
bye-bye.
Say good night.
Bye. See you next week.
Good night. I am so happy. I am so happy. I am